You talked about, like I said, you talked about just not being in the way, people still not knowing you produce, even though you've been putting out good music and you've been grinding for 4, 5, 6. That's 2020. Is it
Yeah,
2020?
it's about 5 years. About five
5 years?
years.
Is it? It's 2022. I'm tripping. About to
Yeah.
be 2023 in a couple months, but yeah, 5 years. Talk to me about like the mentality you would tell somebody that they need to become a successful producer. Like everybody's not you, everybody's not already on that kind of time where they don't really care about the shine right away. Talk to me about the mentality you would tell somebody that they need just up and coming, being a producer, staying down, grinding.
Right. So like yeah, with a producer being a producer, like is you don't get the shine, of course, unless like you make a name for yourself for real. I'm fine. Like most artists, that's what they have to do. They have to be the front of the stage. They have to be the shine for real. And I'm fine with just being in the background, just not not really in the front of the line. And that's what comes with being a producer, unless you make a name for yourself. But yeah, to be a producer and like successful, you have to have passion, I would say. Like, because you could just be making beats every day and like you're just gonna get bored. And then you being bored, you're not putting your passion into the beat. So it's not gonna be the best work you could put out. And you need the best work to put out for the artist to rap on it. So you know what I'm saying? I just put passion into my beats, I guess that's what you could say. Because I know it's something I want to do. So it's something I always wanted to do. And just, I've been working for so long and I feel like I haven't even done 1% of what I want to do for real. So like I guess the passion is what keeps me going and makes me not worry about whatever anyone else thinks, or like me being in the background doesn't bother me or nothing. I'm just grinding, head down grinding for real.
For sure. That was my phone screen for like a year. Put your head down and work. That's something I always just stood by because I feel like you can't really lose. You never could lose unless you quit. Like once you quit, then that's when you're dead. But
Exactly.
if it take you 15 years to get to where you want to go and you make it, then you made it versus taking 7 and you quit, then you just a quitter. So that's something I always thought. And I also always think like you're not always gonna be motivated, but like being consistent is like the cure to that. Like obviously, it's days you don't want to cook up beats. I play basketball. It's days I don't want to go to the gym. Days I don't want to practice. Days I don't want to edit shows, shoot shows. I'm doing this right after practice. I really could just be in the bed right now. Like, but just
Exactly.
being consistent, I think that's the cure to like your lack of motivation at times. Obviously, you gotta have the passion, like you said, you got to have some motivation, a good amount of it. But just on those days where it's lacking, I think the discipline, consistency, I think that's really what keeps you
Yeah.
going and keeps somebody locked in for real.